Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday afternoon. It is the start of a brand new term here at Holyport College. Spring is officially here. There's pink blossom on those trees over there. We even saw the sun for a little bit this morning, although it seems to be hiding its light under a bushel for now. But definitely it feels a lot less damp than it did at the end of last term, which is very good news. Now, first of all, I hope you've all had a very lovely, peaceful, restful holiday. That is apart from Year 11, who I hope have done a huge amount of work. Year 11 will have an assembly tomorrow morning. That's tomorrow morning, Year 11 assembly, to talk about how much work you have or haven't done. We've had a really busy Easter holiday, actually, with ski trip out and Duke of Edinburgh finishing today on the Silver practice expedition. So lots going on even though it's Easter, and one very significant thing going on over here behind me, which is building work. Oh gosh, I'm just showing you the side of Science Lab now. Building work on our new Science Lab has begun. You can see there are building materials here. There's a great big hole in the ground, rapidly being covered up with concrete slabs, actually over there. And over here on the other side of the sports hall is some building materials. All of these areas are fenced off for your safety. However, I must make absolutely abundantly clear that no student at any time is to interfere with the building sites, to cross the fences, to have anything to do with any building materials or any machinery. You do not touch it, however interesting it may look. You don't really need me to tell you that, but I'm going to be super explicit just so as you know. So predominantly it's that area behind me there where the materials are stored, and this here, which is a building site. We'll have contractors on site for probably the next 3 weeks doing some of the groundwork, which shouldn't be too noisy because they've done a lot of the really noisy stuff already. There will then be a pause for the GCSE examinations, and then building work will carry on end of this term over the summer holidays to make it all perfect for you for next term. They are building 3 new science labs here, 3 shiny new science labs, but they're also going to knock down Mrs. Dawson's science lab, so we'll have 2 more than we currently have, but there will be 3 new ones. With that in mind, we've made a few changes to our rules and regulations for this term, just to keep you safe and to keep things organised. Number 1, biggest change, is that the AstroTurf will now be out of bounds to students at break times and lunch times. That is not somewhere you can go to hang out at break and lunch time anymore, students. That's partly because we want to minimise traffic at this end of the site, and it's partly because it's always left in a mess, and actually most schools don't let you use the AstroTurf. You don't need to be penned in like that. There's lots of other places you can go to, like that their field, so please go to other places. Also, now the weather has turned, year 7, 8, 9, you do not need to stay in the canteen at break times, so please get your snack and go straight out. If it rains, then I'll let you stay inside, but as a rule, go outside, get fresh air. That is the point of a break time. It's good for you. So a couple of changes there. What else do I have to tell you about? Building site, AstroTurf, canteen, hot weather. There is, would you believe it, some actually hot weather forecast for this week. 24-25 by Thursday with wall-to-wall sunshine. Now 24-25, it's not as hot as you'd get on holiday, don't get me wrong, but it is still going to feel really warm, particularly if you're not ready for it, and particularly if you're running around. And in the early part of the summer term, before people get used to the sunshine, we have had a few instances of students collapsing with heat exhaustion, particularly taking part in sporting activities. So please remember, bring a water bottle, keep it filled up, drink lots of water. That's the best thing that you can do to help you concentrate, particularly in hot weather. I'm not going to be changing the uniform rules right now, so as a general rule, as a rule, you wear your full uniform, including your jacket or blazer. You may ask a teacher's permission to take your blazer off in lessons, but you don't just walk in and remove it, and you certainly don't wander around my school without a blazer on. If it gets really hot, like hotter than it's going to be this week, then I may relax the uniform rules to allow you to have time without your blazers and keep your blazers in your locker, but that is not happening yet, and certainly not this week with the temperatures forecast as they are. But obviously, if it is hot in classrooms, teachers will allow you to remove your blazers if you ask them first, and do so politely without disrupting the lesson. Right, what else is on my list? Year 11, around half of you have already bought your tickets to the Junior Ball, but the Junior Ball is a week on Saturday, and if you want to go to it, you need to buy your ticket by the end of this week. And a mail shot will be going to your parents just to confirm that, but please, Year 11s, get pressure on your parents, get those tickets bought, because it is less than 2 weeks now until the Junior Ball. Art Club is on tonight from 5:30 to 7:15, and Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:15. Year 11 art students, remember your art exam starts this week. That's Year 11 Art GCSE this week. Please make use of all available time. Speak to Miss Shears or Miss Loudon if you're unsure about anything. We have 2 other GCSE exams this week as well. On Wednesday we have the GCSE PE moderation. Good luck to all of you. And on Friday we have GCSE drama practical. So it's a really big week for Year 11, and it just keeps going with GCSE language orals next week, and then exams start kicking in pretty pronto after that. So Year 11, keep focused, looking forward to assembly tomorrow. Finally, a change to co-curricular affecting years 7 to 10. Now, most activities will stay the same this term. Check with your tutor, make changes through your tutor as you would like to. However, Years 7 to 10, we're going to also introduce some year group meetings once a week. Years 7 and 8 started this before Easter, but we're going to roll it out to Years 9 and 10 as well. So your year group meetings, Years 7 to 10, are going to take place in the canteen. They will be the same time every week. And the timings of these are as follows. On a Monday, Year 8 will meet in the canteen second half. That includes this afternoon. So Year 8, second half co-curricular, 3 o'clock, head to the canteen. Year 7, you will be on a Tuesday during first half of co-curricular. Tuesday first half for Year 7. Year 10, you will be Wednesday second half. That's Wednesday at 4:45, all Year 10 to the canteen please. And Year 9 on a Thursday first half, Thursday at 4 o'clock, Year 9 head to the canteen please. So those year group meetings are going to be once a week. We're going to try it out this half term, see how we go. Now that's whole year group to the canteen. Whatever else you were doing, you are now no longer doing it. Hope that makes sense. I think that's it from me today. There's plenty to be getting on with. Have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you same time tomorrow. Take care. Bye.